Sheriff John Grismore stripped of his policing power. Thank you for joining us. I'm Darren Perrin.
And I'm Kat Villianzoni. It stems from a kick caught on camera. The sheriff claimed he was protecting himself and other deputies, but the Criminal Justice Council says he was out of bounds. Channel 3's Cam Smith joins us live from Pittsford tonight, where the council held its vote. Cam, tell us what this decision means.
Yeah, Kat and Darren, just a little while ago, the council voted 15-1 to decertify Sheriff John Grismore of his policing powers. Now, the vote to decertify means the sheriff will no longer be able to carry out law enforcement duties like responding to calls and making arrests. His role now, strictly administrative.
This is going to cause a tremendous rippling effect throughout the organization, so job number one for me is damage control.
Sheriff John Grismore reacting to the Vermont Criminal Justice Council's decision to strip him of his law enforcement certification. Every member on the council voted yes that Grismore violated the state's use of force policy. All but one voted to decertify him. The hearing stems from this incident at the Franklin County Sheriff's Office last year, where then Captain Grismore was charged with simple assault after kicking a handcuffed detainee.
It was not any kind of intent to harm another person for some kind of malicious purpose. It was a law enforcement act. We certainly will be evaluating the options for appeal of this unfair and unjust result.
No one's trying to arrest you or do anything.
I'll knock you out. I guarantee you, I give you 2 signs. Bang, bang.
On Wednesday, the defense played this body cam video showing Burrows' behavior toward officers, saying he was violent and verbally abusive. Grismore's defense called a use of force expert to testify.
What I saw was a modification of Burrows' behavior after that second foot push. It was emphatic enough to bring about the desired result. That seemed to be the end of the problem.
Prosecutor Kim McManus argued Grismore failed to properly de-escalate the situation, and his use of force should be viewed as unnecessary.
Sheriff Grismore failed to comply with the use of force policy when he failed to provide a warning to Mr. Burrows, and any time for Mr. Burrows to comply with that warning to avoid the use of force.
After adjourning the case, Criminal Justice Council Chair Bill Sorrell said the council's vote will send a message to other law enforcement officers throughout the state.
Hopefully, law enforcement officers who might think of engaging in this kind of conduct will think not just twice, but many more times than twice before engaging in this way.
Sheriff Grismore worries that message is the wrong one for officers.
I've got to ensure and instill in my deputies that what happened here to me today won't happen to them. So I've got a lot of work to do to make sure that I can maintain the workforce that we have and the great work that we have ahead of us.
Now, Sorrell says the actions taken by the council will not go into effect for at least another 2 weeks. This decision comes as lawmakers weigh in Montpelier whether to impeach the sheriff. Lawmakers are set to meet again on December 11th behind closed doors.